Why is crypto down today? July 25, 2025. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Ethereum, market. From a technical analysis standpoint, the overall market structure remains bullish, suggesting the recent pullback may be more of a temporary correction than a reversal, says Ruslan Lienkha, chief of markets at YouHodler. Journalist, Fadilpašić. Journalist, Fadilpašić. About author. Seed specializes in writing factual and informative articles to help the public navigate the ever-changing world of crypto. He has extensive experience in the blockchain industry, where he has served. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated. July 25, 2025. Why trust Cryptonews? Cryptonews has covered the cryptocurrency industry topics since 2017, aiming to provide informative insights to our readers. Our journalists and analysts have extensive experience in market analysis and blockchain technologies. We strive to maintain high editorial standards, focusing on factual accuracy and balanced reporting across all areas, from cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects to industry events, products, and technological developments. Our ongoing presence in the industry reflects our commitment to delivering relevant information in the evolving world of digital assets. Read more about Cryptonews. Over the past 24 hours, the cryptocurrency market capitalization has dropped by another 5.1%, moving further away from the recently reached $4 trillion, now standing at $3.84 trillion. Overall, the market is down today. The majority of the top 100 coins per market capitalization are still red since yesterday. At the same time, the total crypto trading volume is at $225 billion. It has maintained similar levels for several days now. TLDR. Crypto market cap has distanced further from the recently hit $4 trillion. More coins among the top 100 are green today compared to yesterday, but the majority are still red. BTC is down to $115,282, and ETH is up to $3,621. Market sentiment continues decreasing, indicating rising caution. US ETH spot ETFs continued the inflow streak with the 15th day in a row. US BTC spot ETFs resumed positive flows. The current period of sideways movement in BTC has weakened investor enthusiasm and triggered profit-taking. The correction seems to be a healthy pause within a larger upward trend. Metrics suggest early stages of capital rotation into altcoins. Crypto winners and losers. Unlike yesterday, when all top 10 coins per market capitalization were red, 5 are green today and 3 are red, not counting the 2 stable coins. Bitcoin, BTC, decreased by 2% in a day, now trading at $115,282. At the same time, Ethereum, ETH, is up by 1.9% over the same period. It's now trading at $3,621. Tron, TRX, increased the most, 3.6% to the price of $0.3148. On the other hand, Solana, SOL, fell the most, 2.8%, currently changing hands at $177.57. In the top 100 coins category, around 25 coins are green, which is a notable increase from yesterday's 4. 2 of these recorded double-digit increases. Ethena, ENA, is up 14.8% to $0.4933, while CurveDAO, CRV, appreciated 11.3% to $1.02. Notably, the decreases are not very high. The highest of these is Mantle, MNT, S3.5%, now standing at $0.7354. Jupiter, JUP, follows with a 2.9% drop to $0.5243. Also, over 24 hours, over $721 million in leveraged crypto bets were liquidated, with Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP at the top. Investor attention was also focused on Galaxy Digital, as it transferred a whopping 17,123 BTC to multiple centralized exchanges over 12 hours. Meanwhile, Strategy, the company with the largest Bitcoin treasury, has reportedly expanded its STRC preferred stock offering to $2 billion. This is the result of surging investor interest in gaining exposure to BTC through traditional vehicles. Moreover, Christie's International Real Estate has launched a dedicated crypto division comprising lawyers, analysts, and crypto experts. The trend was obvious: crypto is here to stay. It's only going to get bigger over the next few years. Christie's CEO Aaron Kerman said, pullback may be a temporary correction rather than a reversal. Ruslan Lienkha, chief of markets at EU-based Web3 platform YouHodler, commented that Bitcoin's prolonged consolidation phase has led to a broader market correction across major altcoins. Following several weeks of bullish momentum, significant gains, and all-time highs, the current period of sideways movement in BTC has weakened investor enthusiasm and triggered profit-taking across the cryptocurrency sector. However, from a technical analysis standpoint, the overall market structure remains bullish, suggesting the recent pullback may be more of a temporary correction than a reversal. That said, despite short-term price weakness, the medium-term outlook for the crypto market remains constructive, and broader financial markets still show optimism. Lienkha writes, investor appetite for risk assets remains strong, driven by a favorable macroeconomic environment, low recession risks, and ongoing capital flows into equities and digital assets, he says. Therefore, the current correction seems to be a healthy pause within a larger upward trend. Unless a major shock occurs, BTC and major altcoins are likely to resume their upward momentum over the coming weeks. The technical picture, including higher lows on longer timeframes and strong on-chain fundamentals, continues to support the bull market thesis. But Lienkha warns that the long-term outlook is becoming more uncertain. Factors include inflation, escalating trade tensions, and new tariff measures, all related to the U.S. Fadilpašić, head of investment at Zapo Bank, adds that the crypto market momentum has cooled following last week's positive regulation news. However, the fundamentals of ETF flows, institutional accumulation, and capital flight to a new decentralized home remain. Bitcoin's market share, 60%, has seen only modest fluctuations despite the growth of alternative cryptocurrencies. This is a minor decrease from previous highs, suggesting the early stages of capital rotation into altcoins. This is a typical pattern during bull market phases. Moreover, the total market capitalization surpassing $4 trillion reflects not just speculative interest but a fundamental shift in how value is stored, transferred, and programmed in the digital age. Chait continues, as the market evolves, the interplay between Bitcoin's stability as digital gold and Ethereum's utility as a platform for innovation continues to shape institutional investment strategies. While altcoin seasons may offer opportunities for enhanced returns, Bitcoin's dominance and established position suggest it will remain the anchor of institutional crypto portfolios for the foreseeable future. You may also like 1 year of US spot Ethereum ETFs. How far have they come and what's next? The very first US spot Ethereum exchange-traded funds, ETFs, launched on this day 1 year ago and have come a long way. With over $8 billion in total net inflow, rising investor momentum, and potential staking on the way, the future seems bright for this vehicle, analysts argue. ETFs are considered a highly useful vehicle for both adoption and investment as they open doors to a diverse range of investors who otherwise may not consider entering the space. After finally receiving a final levels and events to watch next. At the time of writing, BTC trades at $115,282. It began the day with the intraday high of $119,415, but then dropped to the intraday low of $115,259. By the time of writing, it hadn't recovered much. Investors are now looking to see if the price will further dip below $115,000. Alternatively, as the bull market continues, the price may also recover above $118,000 over the next couple of days. Moreover, Ethereum is currently trading at $3,621. It increased from the low of $3,530 to $3,754, before pulling back to the current level. ETH has seen notable and consistent increases over the past couple of weeks. It now seems to be working to reclaim the $3,750 level. Should this happen, it could continue rising to $3,850. Furthermore, the crypto market sentiment has dropped today again, now standing at the border of the natural territory, but still in greed. It stands at 66 today, compared to 67 yesterday. The sentiment remains overall positive, but it's moving towards increased caution. Meanwhile, the US BTC spot exchange-traded funds, ETFs, cut the red streak with inflows of $226.61 million on July 24. 6 funds saw positive flows and none saw outflows.